Hey everyone, it's Rajiv and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be giving my book review of the young adult fantasy novel called Stepsister by Jennifer Donnelly. Before I start talking about this book, I would like to say that I post book-related videos and reviews every day in my channel, so if you like watching my videos, then please do show your support by clicking that like and subscribe. If you haven't guessed from the title by now, the plot is a retelling of the classic tale of Cinderella, which I'm sure many of us have either seen the Disney version or we've read the classic tale. So the story starts off towards the very end of Cinderella, where Ella picks up the glass slippers and she wears it on and it fits perfectly, and the prince marries Ella and they both walk away from the stepsisters. But this story actually focuses on one of the stepsisters, Isabelle, and how her life turns out to be after this event. Isabelle has always tried to fit in with her mother's expectations to be as beautiful as Ella. She has actually cut away pieces of herself, like her courage and her bravery, in order to fit and survive in a world that does not appreciate someone like her. The Fates, who are depicted as physical women, are also predicting that Isabelle's life will be uneventful and tragic. The Fates keep a map of everyone's life, and one day, this man named Chance comes and steals Isabelle's map from the Fates, and he places a bet with the Fates in order to change Isabelle's destiny for the better. With Chance and Fate fighting over each other as to who will control Isabelle's life, will Isabelle be able to overcome her bitterness, and will she be able to achieve what she desires? This was such a great book to read and I loved so many aspects about it. First of all, I loved the whole concept of how Chance and Fate are depicted as actual physical characters and how they try to control Isabelle's life. All of us have hopes and dreams and aspirations, and when we actually encounter one of them, do we thank the fate or do we base it on luck and chance? It was also so delightful to see Fate depicted as this old witch-like crone and Chance being depicted as the suave hero. Chance also adds the perfect blend of humor to this otherwise kind of scary and serious story when he interacts with his circus-like entourage and all the ridiculous things that they do. I also loved Isabelle as the main protagonist. When we read the story of Cinderella, we always picture the stepsisters as the ugly, self-centered, spoilt brats who got what they deserved when Ella got her happy ending. Even though this book starts off her character in the same way, we soon get to empathize with her because we learn the circumstances for why she was behaving that way. I started feeling sorry for Isabelle and I immediately started rooting for her, especially after the part where she knows she wants to get better and get out of the dire situation that she is in. I also love the other stepsister, Octavia, and I wish that she was included more in the novel. She is this sturdy, studious mathematician who just wants to read and solve equations in her free time. At a certain point, I also started feeling sorry for the stepmother who started losing her mind and became senile. The supporting characters, Felix and Hugo, also added very well to the storyline. I felt like the author has done such an amazing job on portraying the story from the stepsister's perspective. The main thing that I loved about the narration was that it mainly tells us that there is no good or no bad and there's actually no hero or no villain. People behave in a certain way because of how society expects them to behave. The author has depicted this in such a wonderful manner where we see Isabelle eventually come out of her shell and become someone who is so brave and powerful if given the chance. The story is also not written in a childlike manner at all. It is very dark and gruesome in some parts, and you actually get the feeling of reading an authentic Grimm's Brother version. The ending was just so amazing where you just want to root for Isabelle, and but after I finished reading this book, I ended up loving Isabelle more than Ella. Overall, I think Stepsister is a wonderful, creative, and imaginative villain retelling of Cinderella, and I would definitely give this book a rating of 5 out of 5 stars. If you like reading retellings of classic fairy tales, then you should definitely check this one out. If you like this video, then please do like and subscribe, and until next time, bye.